A covert narcissist is a person who exhibits narcissistic traits, but does so in a more subtle, indirect, or hidden way compared to the overt, more obvious narcissist. Covert narcissism can be challenging to recognize because it doesn't always involve the grandiosity and attention-seeking behaviors typically associated with narcissism. Here are some key traits and behaviors of a covert narcissist. False humility. Covert narcissists often present themselves as humble or self-effacing, but this is typically a way to fish for compliments or manipulate others into reassuring them. Victim mentality. They may frequently portray themselves as victims, using their perceived suffering or misfortune to gain sympathy and manipulate others. Passive aggressiveness. Instead of directly expressing anger or frustration, a covert narcissist often resorts to subtle forms of manipulation, like giving the silent treatment or making sarcastic comments. Envy and resentment. Covert narcissists may harbor deep feelings of envy and resentment towards others, especially those who receive attention or success, but they often express it in passive-aggressive or subtle ways. Lack of empathy. Despite appearing sensitive or vulnerable, covert narcissists struggle with genuine empathy and often fail to recognize or care about the feelings of others. Sensitive to criticism. Like all narcissists, they are highly sensitive to criticism and may react with defensiveness, withdrawal, or by playing the victim to deflect attention from their shortcomings. Grandiosity and fantasy. While they may not openly boast, covert narcissists often harbor grandiose fantasies about themselves and their importance, believing they are destined for something special, even if they don't show it outwardly. Need for recognition. Covert narcissists crave recognition and admiration, but may seek it through more subtle means, like performing good deeds only to receive praise, or expecting others to recognize their sacrifices. Emotional manipulation. They may use guilt, pity, or emotional manipulation to control others, often making people feel responsible for their happiness or problems. Some covert narcissists might withdraw from social situations not because of shyness, but because they believe they are too good for others, or fear being exposed for not living up to their idealized self-image. Covert narcissism is complex and can be damaging to relationships because it often involves subtle manipulation, emotional abuse, and a deep need for validation, all while maintaining an appearance of vulnerability or humility. Understanding these traits can help in recognizing and setting boundaries with a covert narcissist. Social withdrawal.